What's up, sports bettors? Alex here. It's 4th of July. We already have 4 MLB games that have started, and I'm going to be taking you through my favorite player prop bet for the 10 remaining games. So we're going to be zoning in on the Royals-Astros game. So we say this all the time as a sports bettor, but you never know when the best betting opportunities are going to occur, right? The sports betting market is dynamic. Lineups are constantly changing, sharp action is coming in, so you never know when these line discrepancies and profitable betting opportunities are going to exist. So I found one just now. It's in the Astros-Royals game with a 4.98% profit margin, right? So under this percent column, and on OddsJam, you can sort by date, you can sort by percent. We see that the profit margin of the top bet, the highest profit margin bet available, is in the Astros-Royals game. It's on the bottom row. So we scroll over and we look for the bet in bold with a circle around it. So Jake Odorizzi, under 3.5 strikeouts, is the sharp bet we want to be on. This is plus 116 on FanDuel. And you can see right here that Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker, they're pricing this all the way down at minus 109. So they're not even giving you plus money, right? So we're getting 25 cents of improvement from Pinnacle, the sharpest sports book, right? From minus 109 to plus 116, that's a big jump. So that's a bet we want to be on as a sports bettor. We want to follow these sharp action line movements on the smartest sports books, such as Pinnacle, to identify profitable bets, right? In this, we're getting clear improvement from Pinnacle. The true odds, or the zero vig odds, once you remove the juice, are plus 106, and we're getting 10 cents of improvement from that, right? That's always what you want as a sports bettor. You want to back out the true odds based on the sharpest sports books, and then you want to find improvement on another sports book, such as FanDuel, a less efficient betting market. So we're getting 10 cents of improvement from the true odds, and this bet has a 4.98% profit margin. So I went ahead, I locked it in. FanDuel is like, yo, you crush us on these strikeout props, so they only gave me 86.20. But again, we say this as a sports bettor. You know, your goal is really to place as many positive EV, profitable bets with an edge as you can on a daily basis, right? You're essentially forming like your own hedge fund of mathematically profitable bets. If all of your bets are positive EV and have an edge over the sports book, then you'll make money in the long run, right? Of course, even the sharpest sports books can have losing days. Every sports bettor has losing days. But over the course of the long run, you will make money because you have the edge over the sports book, and you're finding these line inefficiencies and these line discrepancies, right? You're essentially day trading sports. So we can go through the math very briefly. So the market on Pinnacle, they're pricing the over at minus 123, the under at minus 109. So they have the over at minus 123, the under at minus 109. So the way that sportsbooks make money, right, is they charge VIG, right? They charge the juice. So what you have to do as a sports bettor is use a no VIG fair odds calculator. It's the most important calculator on OddsJam. So this text is really useful if you've never used a no VIG fair odds calculator. And what it will do is take the sportsbook's market and remove the VIG, remove the juice, to show you the true line or the true odds for your bet if there were no VIG, right? So essentially we take this market from Pinnacle, which has VIG baked into it, we remove the juice, and we see that the true odds, according to the sharpest bookmaker, for the over 3.5 strikeouts for Jake Odorizzi is minus 106, roughly. And the fair odds for the under 3.5 are plus 106, right? So that's the true price. And then, of course, Pinnacle adds VIG to their market. They bake in juice to their market. So our bet is hitting at a clip of 51.4%, according to the no VIG fair odds calculator, right? This calculator takes a sportsbook's market, removes the juice, and shows you how likely your bet is to hit based on a sportsbook's market. So obviously the over is going to be more likely to hit 51.4% versus the under, which is 48.6%. And that's because, you know, it's more juice towards the over. So our bet's hitting at 48.6% of the time. We're staking at plus 116 odds, and we bet 86.20. So we have 429 in profit margin, which is exactly what we saw, you know, on the based on the, you know, if we put in $100, we see 4.98%. but we're only staking 86.20. So our bet has 429 in profit margin. So that's the bet I locked in for the later games this afternoon. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and let's make some money.